Oh, yes, we can go live now. Why is that, hamster? I got beer down at the Quick Trip. Yeah, he was running short of the 20s, and since I'm a zillionaire, I handed him like 520s, and he gave me back a Benjamin Franklin. There it is. $100. I like money. Money makes the world go round. But it's not real money. It's fiat currency. Hey, as long as I can fucking buy shit with it, I don't care. As long as somebody will take it. It's like, can I get some beer? Sure. You got any cash? Sure, I got cash. Let's go. Let's go, people. So, going to Florida this weekend. Hey, D-Man. Good to see you, buddy. What's up? How's everything? Hope it's good. Going to Florida next weekend, visit the old man, and my mother, my sister is going to meet us there. It's Labor Day weekend in the United States. For you guys overseas, it's like in the summer you get Memorial Day, which is the end of May, and then you get July 4th, which is the middle of summer, and then Labor Day, sort of at the end of summer, and we get a day off. It's nice. I like it. It's good. Where's my wrench, RP Pope? You don't have a wrench? Okay, let me call up the thing and see if we're live on YouTube. Yes, we are. Look at that. Shut me off. Go ahead. Yeah. Pope, you want a wrench? You, sir, have been wrenched. Wield your power accordingly. Be gentle and kind. Yes, well, you're now a wrench there, sir. So enjoy the wrenching. Have a good time. Amster, Polska Bob is here. Hello. Hey, Polska, what's the 07 mean? What does that mean? Like 07? Yeah. Wrench. He's wrenched. He's wrenched like a wench. So anyway, last night. Hi, Midnight Runner. Good to see you. Hello. Always pleasure to have you guys come in. So last night I was, I was doing a Polska Bob on a bunch of beer. It's a salute. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Same to you then, 07. Gotcha. Well, I was doing a Polska Bob on a bunch of beer last night. Kind of got a wild hair up my ass. Like, maybe we should play some music, play some tunes. So I got out the old bass, and I got to tell you guys, I've played a fair number of guitars in my life. And this Ibanez 675 is a fantastic instrument. Beautiful. Everything you'd ever want. Got the nice action, beautiful wood. It's got the through neck into the thing. So it's not bolted on. It's actually glued on. The Japanese, they know what the hell they're doing when it comes to instruments like this. Beautiful piece of artwork. It's you're almost afraid to play it, right? Because it's so gorgeous. I'll try to find a picture of it. Beautiful work of art. Thank you, Ibanez. Thank you. Now, what do you mean, Ibanez? Isn't that a Spanish company? No. Japanese company bought the rights to Ibanez like 50 years ago. I think at one time Ibanez was a guitar manufacturer, perhaps in Spain or South America or something. And the Japanese bought it. And as in almost everything the Japanese people do, they work to perfect. Might take some time, but they get there. It's beautiful. It's just, it was $1,000. Sure. I'd buy another one any day. It is a 5-string. Not really into the 6-string basses. It's almost like too much, right? But the 5-string is just about right. You rarely go down to the bottom B string. But, if you need it, it's available for you to jam, baby. Jam on. But most recordings, of course, are, in the history have been 4-string. Hello, Easter. Yeah, little music talk. Most of the recordings have been 4-string, and I was listening to some Beatles stuff with George and John, Paul, and Ringo. And I think it was George that was in an interview. He said most of the stuff they did, like on Sgt. Pepper, was like 4-track, which is fucking crazy. Now, of course, you can bounce tracks and right, get it. But George Martin, man, the guy was a genius. Absolutely amazing what these gentlemen did with analog freaking tape, with vacuum tubes and shit. It's just wow. Now, I mean, it's not perfect, of course, but it's good, right? Easter Sunday said, I plug straight into the amp. I like that old school driven sound with volume. Yeah, I've got the, what I have here, I've got a Fender Bronco bass amplifier. And basically, I shoved that into the Mackie mixing board, and I put the vocals through the Focusrite 2i4, and then I record it with what the hell is it called? Traction? I think it's called Traction. And it's a free tool. So if you're into recording music and that kind of thing, or you want to up your video game, or wait, what do you want to stream? That's fine. Let me just pull it up here. Let me see what the hell it's called. It's free. It's a free download from, I believe, Traction. Hold on. It's still coming. Probably going to fuck everything up. It's called Waveform Free. So if you want to, it says 25% of the setup process. I'm done. It's enough. I can do it. So I was got a hankering to chunk together a few songs last night. So I did some Rolling Stones. Polska Bob says, you have 2 Ibanez. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I got the B675. It's the through neck, the glued in neck, not the bolt on. It's a wonderful guitar. I probably should change the strings, though. I mean, those strings have been on there for 10 years. What did you say? Yeah, the Fender Bronco's all right. It's now, when I was in the band back in the day, I bought this Fender, can't think of what the hell it was called. Fender something or other. Didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. It just didn't sound right. There was something missing. Now, there's nothing wrong with Fender. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm not tossing people under the bus, but that particular bass amplifier did not sound good to me. It sounded, And I had another Ibanez, a SR300 4-string, which was also pretty nice, but not quite the quality of this one. This one's way above. But of course, the SR300 costs like $300, and this one is $1,000. So, I would hope it'd be a little bit better. Plus, it's got some great freaking pickups. Holy shit! Yeah, it's really a fun time. Orville Gibson was born down the road. Wow, the Gibson guy. Yeah. There was Leo Fender and Gibson, Rickenbacker. And then again, things went on. I still have I had a Stratocaster, and I had a Gibson SG. That was a long time ago. My favorite guitar, 6-string guitar, is the Fender Tele. I'm sorry. There are few other guitars that it's just there, everything you need. Easter Sunday, you like the thing? I think the Ibanez SR, was it SR or something, S300? That was a pretty thin neck. I didn't mind it. It was fine. This thing, the Ibanez 675, it's chunky. It's like a 2x4, but I love it. I mean, eventually, it feels a little thick, but then you start playing it, it's like, oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. No, I like the thick and chunky. Either one is fine. The 300 Ibanez was almost a little too thin. I don't know if that makes any sense if you don't play guitar. It was a little too thin, I think. But I love this one. And the Tele. Son of a bitch. Why change if you figured it out? So Fender did a great job with the Telecaster. I mean, Springsteen plays one. I mean, just about every major band has a Tele in there somewhere. I think Keith Richards plays a Tele, but I'm not sure. I know Springsteen does. So it's cool. All right, Evil Hamster. That is me, Mr. Singletown Bachelor. Go out and chase those women's. One mo gin, yo. One mo gin. Jimi Hendrix he had a Strat though, right? I think he did a Stratocaster, which is also a great friggin' guitar. Hello, Bridges. How are you? Easter Sunday, 18 guitars. There's one guy I used to work with was a bass player, really, really great guy. And he shared a picture where he had all his guitars, his bass. He was a bass player. And there was like 40 of them. What are you doing? Yeah, probably why he got divorced. He kept buying some lumber, and the old lady didn't like it. He had a Rick. He had a Rick, though. And I thought about it. They're kind of pricey. I've never played one. But Rickenbacker, it's good stuff, right? All of them are good. Paul Reed Smith. I mean, you get into some of the Squire stuff, like the Fender. It's adequate for a beginner, I would say. But if you want to get into it a little more intermediately and you want something comfortable to play, you probably want to get the brand name, the Fender, the Gibson, the Paul Reed Smith. I think, there's a Canadian company that puts out good guitars too. What the hell are they called? I'll have to think about it. Ibanez. I'm not so sure about Ibanez guitars, like 6-string guitars. Never played one, but I played a number of Ibanez basses, and I'm telling you, man, I tell you, it's a beautiful thing, baby. So we're also going to talk about guns here, too. And I think I'm a grumpy old man. You're in Australia, where things are rather limited. So some of you guys around the world, if you want to stay tuned, we'll talk about the 44 Magnum here with Hickok45. Smart move, exactly. Get rid of the dead weight and buy some more guitars, because at least a guitar is something, it's a guitar. Beautiful. But yeah, so it's, I'm trying to think of that company in Canada. They put out a really decent guitar, acoustic guitars mostly. Oh yeah, I've got the the Mitchell acoustic guitar over here, $100, perfect. It's fine. Oh, it doesn't have all the fancy EQ and it doesn't have the pick. I know it's $100. They did a great job. They really did. It's a fine guitar. Nothing wrong with it. Easter Sunday, Lara V. Oh God Almighty! Hold on. Now I got to go look. Jeez. I was gonna buy one too. Canadian guitar maker. Let's see what we can find here. Seagull, and Godin. The Seagull is really a fine instrument. Yeah. I would, if I'm going to buy one, I'm going to invest the money into a decent acoustic. It's probably going to be the Seagull, because they really do a good job. Yeah, there's a lot of great guitars made in Canada. And I think the Gibson guitars aren't they made in like North Dakota or Montana or something? There's a few years ago that Gibson got into some deep shit because they were importing some wood or something from India, I think. And it was on a list where we couldn't use that wood. But yeah, Gibson guitars are fine. They're good. I like them. Thing about Gibson is I found the one or two that I had were heavy for some reason. They were heavy. And the Fenders are really light, really easy to throw around and do. Did Hamster say the goat? Yes, the goat. Oh my God. The goat. Easter Sunday says, I got a 12-string Seagull. Sounds great. Gibson's acoustics are made in Bozeman, Montana. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought it was somewhere. Chris Mitchell, the Emperor of Canada. EZ was forcing drinks on this guy. Hey, Chris, hope you didn't have a hangover. I saw some cooking. I'm going to talk about that later, maybe. So glad you guys had a good time. I wish I could be there. Be a lot of fun. Anyway, RP Pope says, for fuck's sake, we can't import certain. Yeah, it was some kind of rare, particular wood. And I don't know if it was rosewood or something like that for the frets. But yeah, Gibson got fined like a big bunch of money. I think they went actually bankrupt because of that. Just, yeah, okay, Easy's going back to Oklahoma. All righty. Well, I'm glad you guys had fun. It looked like a lot of fun with the lake and all the drinking and the drinking and the cooking. That was a good time. Yeah. Thanks for having me on the other night, Chris. That was fun. Good to see you all. Always good to see you guys. Rio Blazario. Toke it up, bro. Toke it up. Mitchell, that was a great cock out. All righty. Yes, 870 is also heavy. 500 is lighter. Yeah. I just had a standard, like a Les Paul looking thing. It was mahogany, was the guitar. And the thing I really didn't like about it was it didn't have the rosewood frets, fretboard. It was just the maple. I don't know what it is. I like the rosewood. Feels better to me. So why are you talking about this esoteric shit, hamster? I don't know. It's my channel. So Easter Sunday, mahoganish. Yeah, mahogany. It was solid mahogany. It was a bolt-on. Okay, but it's a nice guitar. But I was afraid to play it because it was so damn purty that I was afraid to do anything with it, and I had to sell it to buy lunch one day. Oh God. Yeah, privileged men. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just get up and got a dick, and we get everything handed. All right. Spelling went sideways. Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, that's all right. We're just chilling. There's no reason to get all crazy and stuff. Chilliwack. Yes, Alec. Gone. She's been gone so long. Do. I sent some Canadian shit up to Chris, Mitchell. See, I had some Bryan Adams. I should probably send you that Alanis Morissette. Oh, you guys would have fun with that. I was a little bit under the weather. Sort of. Thumper, the sweaty fat guy. Hello, sir. The man who loves Pontiacs. Talk about what you want on your own day, even if it's myth. Thank you. Yeah. I think I'll skip the thong, though. I'd rather talk about guns. Who doesn't want to talk about guns? Hickok45, right there on your screen. Now, for some of you guys in different countries, Canada, Australia, some places in Europe, you've not had the experience that we Americans have had. Maxwell don't like the maple. No, I don't like the maple fretboard. No. Oh, Jesus. Nickelback. Stop. I had to play that shit on the radio, man. Don't do it to me again. Susan doesn't want us to talk about guns. Well, Susan doesn't seem to really care that much about Hickok. And we're going to talk about a little bit of gun action today for our friends overseas who just don't have the opportunity to do this. Now, Hickok45 is going to be talking about a 44 Magnum, most powerful handgun in the world. Do you feel lucky, punk? Do you? Yep, made famous by Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry. And I can tell you this, I've shot a fair number of guns. 44 Magnum, you don't forget that one. Oh, baby. That'll break your wrist off. I'm a grumpy old man in Australia says, I want a Troy pump action rifle and good old 243 Winchester. Yeah, sure. I didn't know they made a pump one, but okay. Dirty Harry. Oh, God, you look back on those pictures. When did Dirty Harry come out? Like in the 70s, early 70s. So racist. It was. All the bad guys were black dudes. Oh, my God. Except I think the main bad guy in Dirty Harry was some white dude. So, yeah, Clint Eastwood. You know, we can talk about a lot of shit. Clint Eastwood. Yeah, I know you'd want to have a 44 auto mag. You can't get freaking ammunition for them, though. That's the problem. Iridium Kush says 44 mag. You don't forget the kick. Woo! No, you don't. No, that's a hard one to forget. You know when you're shooting a 44 Magnum. Or as someone else says here, a 500 Smith & Wesson or a 460 Smith & Wesson. Not shot a 500, but I watch Kentucky Ballistics, and that looks like a big chunk too. All right, let's get to this guy really hates soda. I like soda. You mean Hickok doesn't like soda?
Morning shoot around. Again, disclaimer, this is Sunday, so it's yakking and shooting. Different sort of video, right? Even more brainlessness.
Sorry, I get it now. He's shooting all the soda cans. Okay, let me turn him up a little bit. Okay, sir.
You get during the week. All right. So trolls.
Now I got to be honest with you. I watch Hickok45 quite often. And this video is a little off. Now, I don't know if he's tired, had a long week or whatever. This is not as normal stuff. But go ahead.
Move on.
Get to shoot some guns anyway. Yeah.
Now, glad you're here. You probably recognize this firearm, don't you?
Do you feel lucky, punk?
A 44 Magnum.
He brought some 44 specials, too. It's a little bit less.
Model 29, the one I've had for a couple of years, like 48 years.
There you go. Dirty Harry. Now, some people would say, wow, hamster, 357 Magnum. just about blew my arm off. It's like, dude, 357 Magnum is that's like toy. That's a toy compared to this freaking beast. And this is a toy compared to the 454 Casull. Oh, baby.
Just needed to get it out and shoot it.
I like that idea, though, because you can shoot like 45 Colt, 454 Casull, and 410 like the Taurus Judge or Super Judge or whatever. I like that idea. Excuse me, hamster. Why do they call it a 410 if it's 40? I don't know. I don't know.
I've been doing a lot of polymer pistols lately. Well, with some other interesting things interspersed.
I mean, didn't they base the 44 Magnum off like the 44 Russian? I think the Ruskies had like a 44 or 41, something like that. Now, for you people overseas, down there in Australia and shit, when you say 44 caliber, it means 0.44 inch. So it's 440 mils. 0.44, but not always. It really depends on what you're talking about. See, because you could look at a 38 special, for example. 38 special is actually 354. Now, why'd they make it 38 special? I suppose they had to have a bigger dick than the other guy. I don't know.
In terms of black powder and others, but just a lot of polymer and a couple of different days, and just
there's something nice
like
about
last
just
week on the Sunday video and everything.
Something nice just about having a big old hunk of metal and wood crafted in your hand and blowing shit up like these soda bottles.
Need to shoot some good old revolvers, something.
Yes. Something punchy.
Wood and steel, brass and lead. I guess it's always brass and lead, right? Almost. And well,
except during the Civil War, there was lead and paper. Pretty interesting how they came up with that, though. I don't know if you guys know that. He's a big black powder guy. And I think during the Civil War, they had these sort of pouches, 150 years ago, whatever, where the soldier, instead of having to go and get a bag with their stuff, they just ripped off this piece of paper and dumped it in the barrel, shoved it down, and put a primer on, and boom. So, not sure what that was called. It's just like a paper load or something.
Polymer out of my
That's all they had.
Bloodstream.
That's all they had, man.
Can, at least for a little bit. All right. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but
now back during the Civil War, the Revolutionary War, all they had was those goddamn flintlocks. Excuse me, Mr. British soldier in your red coat there. Can you wait about 30 seconds? I got to reload my weapon. Oi! We have rules here, and so we'll do that. Indeed, sir. Yes. Of course, the Americans at the time probably spoke like the English or Scottish or something. Yeah, Irish.
It is what it is. And I have...
and they were all evil Nazis. Of course they were.
I brought a couple of 44s. You might notice.
Alrighty.
See, I'm sporting a new holster. This is the Diamond. What's the Guide's Choice at Diamond D custom leather.
All right.
Yeah, Diamond D custom leather. Yeah, that they make out of Alaska. Came in this week, and for my big Anaconda.
That's a Colt Anaconda. Almost beyond words how beautiful these guns are. I just get verklempt with the Python and the Anaconda.
Probably shoot it too. It's a 44 day. Okay. And it's a chest holster.
There you go.
I tell you for,
yes, sir.
You've probably seen these before.
Now I would prefer, however, if I have to say, Hickok. Not that you'll ever fucking listen to this. I like the wood grips though. I'm not like an old school dude. My Ruger that fell off a boat and the aliens from Uranus took it. Well, that used to have a nice wood grip in 357 Magnum. Yes.
There's others, other companies that make them. And
gosh, I miss that gun. I really do.
They're not a sponsor, but they send me a free holster.
Yeah. Well, shit. Send me a free holster. I'll take one. Sure.
Need something, I can get a holster out of them. And great outfit, great people.
Yeah.
But, it's it's just
I
nice.
heard a
These
ding.
things, I discovered them years ago. If you're carrying a revolver around, I don't do a lot of like hours and hours and hours of hiking with a handgun, big heavy handgun, as you might.
Okay, then.
If you're in Alaska.
Hey, excuse me,
but
Iridium Kush. Anything to make you happy. You want me to pull my feet out and fart. Whatever makes it work out for you. Timothy Sokol, entire wall of black powder. Nice. I like it. All right, let's go back to Hickok45.
I do. But I was just with this beautiful Anaconda.
It's an Anaconda, yeah. That's a big boy. Or a big girl. I'm sorry, it's a big it. We can't have genders anymore. What's the matter with you people?
8 inch.
Why do you hate?
Which is unloaded. But I thought, I need a really nice holster that fitting, that befits this beautiful.
I love the matte finish on these. It's not the normal sort of shiny. It's sort of dull. It's beautiful. I love it. But again, do you have $4,000 to spend on a handgun? Not in Australia, because you can't get one no matter how much money. Well, I'm sure. You know what I mean.
That's what I thought. Oh, and again, the reason I put it on today is
I'm glad I could, help Iridium Kush toke the bong.
To have it, but it also
made my day. Thank you.
Fits just fine with this end frame, this big old my Model 29 with the long barrel, because the barrels are about the same length. So that's kind of nice, isn't it?
That's a traditional blued.
I put the Ruger Red Hawk sort of fits. So I didn't loosen the screw.
Black Hawk is the one that got kidnapped. Ruger Black Hawk 357. Why? Oh, my love.
A little bit. I think it would do.
It used to be very shiny, though. It wasn't quite the matte finish like on the Python. But it feels really good. I'm sorry. It felt really good until the aliens took it to Pluto.
If I weren't doing too much climbing upside down, that kind of thing. It's a little fatter, but man, these two fit just.
So Hickok likes them thick. Sure he does.
It's great. And of course, any of my Model 29s, I guess any L frame would be okay, maybe
Can
a little
we-
loose.
Can we
But
shoot
any
something?
N frame, and I have a few, right?
Excuse me, sir. We have Europeans and Australians who think we're these Americans are just all crazy and shit. Well, they're not wrong, sort of.
But it's nice to have a place these long barrels,
Yeah.
and I've got some hammer down rounds here,
All right.
backup
Cool.
ready,
Yeah, yeah.
okay,
All right.
for bear, grizz, whatever.
Then we got this stuff, this whatever this is. It's good.
So
It's great.
that's what I'm doing today. What are
All
you doing?
We're watching you, sir.
Like I said, I just need a little bit of a break from the polymer. I have a love-hate relationship with polymer. I guess I always have, even back in the days when I discovered Glock and everything else.
Toke it up.
I saw a comment on I guess it was the arm.
Never tell you about that time we sold a bag of alfalfa to a dude. And he thought it was marijuana. Oh my God.
In 1975 video,
Yeah.
somebody mentioned about it was typical, all the malfunctions of the 1911, because mine did in the first magazine, in that video.
No.
I think that is the magazine.
I used to have a Kimber until the dolphins swam up and walked on the ground and took it into the ocean.
But on
1911 even.
that one, that particular mag, I think. But it was a time when 1911s, you just sort of expected malfunctions a lot of times. It's kind of before they were being tweaked by the factory, and they just assume you're going to shoot 230 grain hardball, nothing else.
Yeah, I got 230. Well, I did until the guy from History Channel said, I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. That guy.
If they weren't broken in,
man,
or I
the
don't know,
hair.
it wasn't, maybe the extractor wasn't tweaked just right, you're just going to have problems. You need maybe do a little work on it, polish the ramp.
Yeah, you got to get in there and do something.
Make sure the
whatever
tension on the extractor was right, and all those sorts of things.
Or here's an idea: you pay $700 or $800 for it, and it works out of the box. I know.
Get good quality magazines with strong springs, and then they work. 99.
I mean, you can get like Wilson Combat 45 ACPs are in the thousands of dollars to, if you want something that good, yeah, you got to pay for it. I ain't nothing wrong with the Glock though, or Smith & Wesson or Colt. They're pretty good. Hey, if you're into that kind of thing.
10% of the time when you get all this stuff tweaked. But it was interesting that was the way it was. And so,
and again, I hate to cast aspersions on our friend here, but he's just not on today for some reason. Maybe it's just me because I'm a bunny rabbit.
That's all the more reason that
God, you should clip that and put it on YouTube. I'm a bunny rabbit.
That the Glock appealed to me. Okay, the newest, hottest polymer pistol of that day, the most common. It was just utterly reliable. It was just kind of eerie almost. You could just fire thousands and thousands of rounds without a bobble.
And the Glock is made in where? I think it's Australia. No, it's Austria. That's where Arnold Schwarzenegger is from. Give me my gun.
And for
do it now.
Semi-automatic pistol, that was really impressive. Now, many of you who are younger, surprise, you could go to the gun.
I mean, Hickok. Can we get to the shooting? This is a nice long intro, and I think I put the link in the chat. God, dude, you're going on for like an hour here without shooting the damn gun. That was the fun part, man. Okay, like I said, it's not the best video. All right, he still hasn't shot the target yet, so
and actually had a meeting about it online with them.
Actually, very interesting fellow. Interesting gentleman. He has a lot of good thoughts. But for right now, sir, can we shoot the gun? There, now we're getting closer. We're getting closer. All righty.
Know what that stuff is.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Not to insult
Ballistol.
the other 10%.
Ballistol. Here we go. Oh!
Yeah. It went through the paper. It should. That's powerful stuff.
Yes, sir.
Let's pop a 2-liter.
Boom.
Oh. Boom. How about a cowgirl?
Damn, doesn't it get
could
there
be a
fast?
Cowgirl, you know?
That really gets there in a hurry, doesn't it?
How about a hog?
44 Magnum.
Oh, these are pretty hot.
Yes, sir.
Good hog
Right.
round. Yeah.
All right.
Boom.
Gonna hit the gong? No.
You notice in the opening, I don't think I missed on the gong, the red plate, or anything. And
Excuse me, Hickok. You never miss, dude. And when you do, it's because the bullets are crooked. So it's fine. It's all good.
I was thinking as I was shooting, I really should not miss, even though that was a 300 grain load bullet.
No, you shouldn't.
I shouldn't miss too often with this gun.
How many times have you shot this weapon? Hickok. You're just a newbie, are you? No. Not
Why
exactly.
is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, good answer. I should not miss too often because you know what? I should have this there in case I need it real quick, right?
There you go.
There we go.
You could have like rabid weasels coming out of the trees. Never know when you're going to need it.
Because I've shot it, 75,000 times probably.
Excuse me, 75,000 times. I think he knows his gun pretty well. Just pointing it out.
And, it just feels like an old friend for some reason.
I was thinking about getting a Python or something like that. It's a chunk of money. So I don't think I'm going to do that. But Thumper up in Michigan, he's probably got 50 of them.
Why? Man, those are hot. I'm always surprised.
But I mean, he likes Pontiacs too. So, there's that. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go on with this is not really a roast. I mean, I love this guy. I want him to be my uncle, my grand uncle, because he's be fun to sit around, hang out with.
Sometimes a standard range
some
ammo,
iced tea and
I
shit.
guess if there is such a thing, a standard range ammo in 44 Magnum. Sometimes
Federal ammo. Man, I don't know how they do it, but they do a really good job. Costs you a little more, but it is worth it. I mean, the Russians do a good job too. Pritzy Partisan does a really good job. I've got some of that. The hell is that? It's something. Swiss 6.5 or whatever. Really quality material. Made in Serbia, by the way. It's good stuff.
it's weak, of course, because it's not designed to be a hunting round or anything. But I think the American Eagle in the 44 Magnum is.
I wouldn't know, though, because, rabid weasels from under my house took all my shit.
And 357 the same way. It's pretty warm stuff.
Yep.
'Cause I never really noticed a big difference going like the Fusion or even the Hammer Down. It's not like all of a sudden you're getting a big kick. It's because it all kicks pretty hard.
I mean, you pick up a 44 Magnum or 460 or 500, whatever. That you're going to feel that. This is not a purse gun for the ladies. It's like, I want to get one of these things because, those bad guys, you don't want this one. You don't want this one, girls. Maybe a 357 at the most. Oh, why do you hate women? You evil was. No, I'm just saying. I mean, if you gotta shoot, you gotta use the thing. You don't want to be scared forever to not use it again. See what I'm saying? Maybe something a little more mild. 38 special would be fine. 9 milli. You can get a Glock in 9 milli or a Taurus or Sig Sauer or whatever. It's going to be a little bit better for you. And all women and men should exercise their constitutional right to have one of these. but I don't have any rights because the aliens hate me.
I guess I shot this anaconda just a week or so ago, and then
Yes, sir.
Video with, so I'll
Yep.
just leave it in its pristine state for now.
Mm.
I will let you have another good look at it. Ain't it beautiful?
Yes.
Ain't
yes.
it beautiful?
Yes, it is.
I really like as you know, I really like it.
I do too.
It and my 29 here. These are my two primary
go-to. Yes. But yeah, especially ladies. You want to protect yourself. Understood. Totally. Don't be going 44 Magnum. Not good. It's going to scare the living fuck out of you. And I'm not saying that because you're a woman. I'm saying that because we're human. And that thing fucking barks like a bitch. You don't want that. Get a 9 millimeter. Three. What do you mean 9 millimeter? What's that? Well, it happens to be the same as a 38 special. Yeah, I know.
big caliber target revolvers now.
9 millimeter is 0.354
More hunting if I was
inches.
a hunter.
Or, for those Europeans, it's 9 millimeter.
Like them both, quite a lot. And you know what I have noticed here in shooting this one?
What you do is you take 9 millimeter times 9.37, and you'll get the caliber.
Maybe
Europeans,
I'll shoot that one.
Australians, even
right now, what's fresh on
crazy and shit.
I noticed that my Model 29. I'll shoot.
I mean, what's wrong with having the king's thumb be the, Well, why should we figure out the? No. You don't want to do anything scientific. The king's thumb is the determination of an inch, and the king's penis. Well, let's not even go there.
The same ammo in order to compare, right? Apple to apple.
Right.
Sorry, I called you an apple, little guy. Oh, good thing I shot
look
that.
At see that?
Up. But
look at that.
I didn't mean to insult you. You're not an apple.
It's got the falling down package. Only my sister will know what I'm saying. Yeah, I know.
I've noticed a sharper recoil.
Yeah.
On my 29 with this stuff. So I kind of brought it to mind there.
Yep.
While that recoil is fresh on my hand and mine.
Now,
shoot this.
Excuse me. What you don't want to do when you're shooting especially a 44 Magnum is put your hand anywhere near the cylinder. Okay. When these things fire, there's like a bunch of freaking flames and shit that come out because it's a 44 Magnum. You don't want to do that. That was pretty chunky. I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good old anaconda.
Excuse me. I wonder if we can hit something. Boom. Notice how fast it gets there. Son of a bitch. Amazing. Boom. Yep.
Okay.
Here we go. And blow up a jug. Oh, the gong. All right. Yep. That hits pretty hard. Well, I
don't know. Maybe there's not as much difference. There's a little difference.
Yep.
I don't know. Not a lot. I was thinking there's more.
I should probably eat something.
Kicks pretty much with both, I'll have to say. All right.
Maybe I'll go to Wendy's.
I didn't swallow another bug.
Down the street here.
Yeah.
I mean, I could cook some shit,
right.
but I'm just not into it.
Someone wanted me to.
All right, sir. Come on.
All
right.
Comment on the Wilson barrel shroud.
All right.
Deal.
Yep. Here we go.
Hopefully you saw that. I see she got unseated finally after about 3 decades. So she won't be able to participate maybe in any of those brainless interviews anymore. Well, she was the brainless one, of course.
Speaking of brainless, you guys seen this Meghan Markle freaking podcast? Who would listen to this shit? Oh, I'm a victim. It's terrible because I'm like half black and there's the reasons. And oh my God, are you fucking kidding? Seriously, are you fucking kidding me? You're oppressed, right, Megan? Yeah, sure. Yeah,
It was interesting.
whatever.
I hadn't heard anything about her in a long time. I mainly just know about her from that famous Tucker Carlson interview
Oh,
about she wanted to ban barrel shrouds, but didn't know what one was. And
of course not. They don't know what
Google
the fuck
it.
they're talking about.
It's on that. It's I think I linked to it in that video that we posted.
Yeah, I think that's federal premium ammo.
Tucker Carlson when he was here.
I used to have a couple of boxes.
Find it if you Google it. All right, let's shoot some 44 special for a kinder, gentler experience.
No. We want 44 Magnum. We're men. Boom. Bingo. Done. Yeah, it just takes forever to get there. What's the point? Yeah.
I love that sound.
Excuse me. I could run to that target faster than that bullet. And I'm a fat slob. So there's that.
How about a 2-liter?
Yeah, there we go. Boom.
All right.
Yeah, hit it again. Do it.
Boom.
Yep. Takes care of the problem.
I know what we'll do. That paper thinks he's safe, but he's not. Yeah. See, I can see right through it. That's empty.
Fun.
Yeah. I can see right through it. Look at that. Look at that. Bullseye from behind.
Exactly.
Bullseye.
I like that. That's good. That's really good. His old eyes won't let him shoot. Yeah, I know. The sound is nothing less than awesome. Iridian Kush, you're not wrong, sir. I tell you, if you ever do shoot a 44 Magnum with the 44 Mag, holy Jesus God. That is a bitch. I mean, it's kind of fun in a way. Break your wrists and all that kind of shit. This calibration, what's the matter with you? I don't know. Something. This caliber is good at 50 yards. Yeah, 50 yards, 44 Magnum. But he's using 44 Special here, though. So there's that. All right, you guys. I'm going to go get something to eat, and I will see you later. Enjoy the day, sirs, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you. Bye-bye.